Where was our first kiss? That's an easy one. It was on her rooftop. It was our very first date. We had just gotten wine from, I can't remember the store name, but it was right off McCarran Park. And then we spent about 6 hours on the rooftop. And very embarrassingly, I asked if I could kiss her at the end of the night, and she said yes. I did. I said I love you first. It was my 27th birthday, I guess. So the first birthday we spent together, or first my birthday that we spent together, she took me upstate. We stayed in a little tent. She did this whole setup with, gifts and pasta around the fire, and brought my favorite wine. And yeah, we were really cold and in this little tent together, and we were hearing the wolves. And I had been thinking it for a while. And I finally said, I love you. And very funny, she didn't respond immediately with, I love you too. She said, why? And I loved that. And it made me get, actually explain and tell why I loved her. And it was even better. And then she returned that, and it was really sweet and great. But yeah. The first thing that really pops in my head, besides like, upstate little trips like that, like I just mentioned, going to say something like that, we spent some time at my parents' lake house in Texas. We spent like 6 weeks there, maybe just a month. But honestly, time just kind of flew, and that was one of the first times we really got just like, we were kind of living together, just waking up and doing the, Monday, Tuesday, just, having coffee and just hanging out at the lake together. And that was really great. But that was in, I believe, February, might have been in early, or like late January of the following year. But I know we were also gearing up around the same time to go to Mexico. I went to Mexico with her friends and kind of met a whole bunch of people. And so that was the first like big trip where we went and did something kind of like big and fun together. But I would still say the lake, just because that's probably the first time we took a flight together. I have two, unfortunately. One is we call them tickies. Basically, I just like tickle her back and give her just tickies for just hours every night, just while we're watching a show and things like that. And um, she said multiple times that that is her favorite thing, and almost to the point where I feel like I'm going to be replaced by just a mechanical tickling hand. But no, that would be probably the number one thing. But then also, I'd say Aquaphor. She probably can't live without Aquaphor. She's always asking where it is too. We have multiple bottles all throughout the house because she needs it all the time. And one thing I can't live without. I mean, short answer is her. I don't really. I don't know. What are they? Something stupid like coffee, but that's not fun. Her walks with her and spending time with her and enjoying dinner with her. Yeah, I can't live without that. Her first job was hostess at Tarahumara's. Tarahumara's, I think it's called, or no, 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 no. Oh my gosh, Aloha Owls, Aho Owls, or something like that. Aho Owls, I think that's what it was. She was not even a waitress. She was a hostess with Elizabeth. Um, Lord knows what she did actually at work. But yeah, that was her first job at All Owls. I've never been there. She always says she's going to take me, but she still hasn't taken me. I guess it's a Mexican restaurant in her hometown, so still waiting to go visit. My first job, I was 14 and I worked at Brahms, which is a local ice creamery in Oklahoma. I was very young. I couldn't even drive myself. My mom had to drop me off, and I quit on like the fifth day. I had to work. I don't know, something like that. And I had to sit on the curb all night and wait for my mom to come pick me up because I didn't even have a cell phone either. So, yeah, not fun. Ansel Elgort. Ansel Elgort, that son of a bitch. Yeah, boy, is that's her number one. My celebrity crush, easy, Chris Hemsworth. If it has to be a woman, probably Ana de Armas. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ana de Armas. Yeah, but Chris Hemsworth or Ana de Armas. I would say loving, kind. Yeah, I only get one more word. Smart, loving, kind, and smart. I mean, she has so many other great qualities, obviously, and so many words pop in my head. But yeah, those would be my three words for her. I bet she's gonna say funny, caring, and thoughtful. It'd probably be a combination of me tapping annoying things, whether it's along to a song, or just like in the kitchen, like waiting for the microphone, like microwave to finish or waiting for the coffee to pour. I'll be like, and she's like, okay, okay, okay. Are we done there? Are we done? So probably just tapping things, and maybe also like humming along to things. I just feel like I do that sometimes. That's probably her biggest pet peeve. When I don't know if this counts as a pet peeve, so if this is incorrect, I apologize. But whenever like a nail file, like when someone does that, like on their feet or nails or something like that, it like drives me up a wall, and I can't. I like have to like leave the room, and but I'm not like normal about it and just like leave it. Like I have to be like audibly like, and like grossed out, and yeah, it just really irks me. I don't know if that. I would say messing laundry up. I constantly want to help out. She has a very particular way of doing things, making the bed, doing the laundry, folding the towels, general cleanliness. And I'm a clean guy too. I want to help out, but it's not quite to the right level. And so I think that really irks her because she sees like a 80% done job, and she's like, well, I just have to fix it. I just have to redo it. And yeah, that would probably be her biggest annoyance of living with me, I would imagine. The amount of clothes she has, but not like on a hanger or like that. The amount of clothes she has not properly stored away. She loves to, play the cleanly game and be like, "Oh, I'm a neat girl, whatever." And then the drawers are just busting at the seams, coming apart, spilling out of the closet. I'm like, can we slim down here? That is yeah, we constantly need to have like spring cleaning days with our closet drawers and shelves. Um, a lot of clothes there. So that's what I would say. Kristen's guilty pleasure is chocolate and ice cream for sure. She's recently not eating chocolate, and that's been really difficult for her. But we've just double stacked the ice cream because of that. So it's we've been a really ice cream heavy family these days. So yeah, probably ice cream. She might say my guilty pleasure, but she's really just trying to come from my true guilty pleasure is popcorn. We make popcorn every single night, and I'm definitely the one to prompt it, and it's my favorite food in the world. And obviously, she loves it too. But yeah, ice cream and popcorn. I love you so, so much. I'm so excited for you. I hope you guys are having the best time. The amount of planning and effort and everything that's gone into this, I have just so much hope and ambition that it's everything that it's made out to be. And I know that you guys are having the most fun time. And I'm sure you look just absolutely gorgeous right now, no matter what you're doing or wearing or anything. And I know I miss you, and I'm probably sitting at home bored and alone and just wanting to text you. And I'm can't because you're with your friends, but I'm so happy you're with them, and I'm so happy that you're down in Mexico celebrating with your girls and just having the best time ever. And I love you so much, and I hope you have the best weekend.